Thank you, Madam Chairwoman, Ranking Member, and the committee for allowing me to testify. As you will note from my bio, I am not a lifelong academic. I have been an entrepreneur. I have also been an entrepreneurial bootstrapper, that is, one who has started a business from scratch with little or no capital. I know how it feels to float with my head bobbing, sometimes beneath and sometimes above the surface of treacherous entrepreneurial waters. The credit card industry has in recent years been aggressively targeting the small business market. My research shows that credit cards, whether labeled or classified as personal accounts or as business cards, have become a surrogate for traditional sources of capital by bootstrappers. In one of my earlier papers entitled Just Say Charge It, the use of credit cards in entrepreneurial startups, I estimated that somewhere in the vicinity of 8.5 million businesses with 0 employees across all industry sectors were using personal credit cards as a source of capital in 2002. Usage rates as well as the total number of businesses have both increased since that time. The subject of entrepreneurial bootstrapping has thus far not been vigorously researched. Bootstrappers do not or cannot access traditional lenders, business angels who buy ownership in their firm, or venture capital. There are many reasons for this behavior. They may not want other owners to meddle in their businesses. They may want to prototype their business concept before jumping into selling ownership for capital, or they may fear the loss of control by having other owners. There are many dangers for would-be business or consumer credit card holders. Most of us are aware of the game that is played given that credit card companies incorporate regular change of terms provisions in applicants' contracts. Indeed, language such as "we may change our terms at any time for any reason" foreshadow that they can and will do so regularly. The biggest problem with respect to credit card companies is that they can be whimsical in their treatment of credit card holders. I believe my use of the word whimsical is appropriate given that some issuers have added "or for no reason" to their change in terms disclosures. Another danger is that so-called business cards are no different from ordinary credit cards relative to personal liability, whereas many small business owners may think that once they form a business they are protected. They have typically never heard of veil piercing. Credit card companies may slap an unwary borrower with high interest rates when payments are late in addition to late fees. According to a United States Government Accountability Office report entitled "Credit Cards: Increased Complexity in Rates and Fees Heightens Need for More Effective Disclosures to Consumers," 35% of their credit card issuers' active U.S. accounts were assessed late fees and 13% were assessed over limit fees in 2005. Even the Internal Revenue Service uses a postmark to signify compliance with the spirit of a taxpayer's filing deadline. Knowing that entrepreneurship is vital to the economy, we must start and find ways to study and support bootstrappers since they comprise the vast majority of all startups. These businesses may finally reach the cover of Inc., Fast Company, or Entrepreneur, but they are started on kitchen tables. As policymakers, I would invite you to consider novel approaches to disseminating formal education and training to nascent entrepreneurs. We need better disclosure agreements. When other industries have produced products that may be hazardous to consumers' well-being, they have been forced to educate consumers. Unfortunately, personal finance has been greatly underserved as the subject for contemporary students in high schools and universities. While this may fall under the purview of the U.S. Department of Education, this committee could advocate for increased attention to addressing the societal need for financial literacy. I fear a proposal to require that the terms of credit be frozen at the time credit was taken would actually raise the cost of credit to all. On the other hand, lenders who are utilizing predatory lending tactics, trickery, and obviously disingenuous strategy to trap borrowers in a classic game of bait and switch with change in terms agreements must be stopped, given that entrepreneurs are the lifeblood of the economy. I wish you well in your quest to create policies that can nurture those businesses that deserve the opportunity to succeed. If I may be of further service in the future, I hope you will call upon me again.
Good job.